Ladies, we have to get to the bag. The bag. Do y'all want the bag? Let's get to the bag. What are y'all talking about? Let's get to the bag. Come on, ladies, we're gonna go get to the bag.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So we are going to get started off with TTEC, and this is going to be for their help desk technician. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with who TTEC is, they are a dental company. Now, for this role, it says that you will be the hero for all frontline associates as you will help navigate and deliver basic IT support. You will be exposed to many different IT scenarios, perfect for growing your own tech expertise and becoming well-rounded in the industry. Now, when we start to get down here, they talk about what you're going to typically do in a day. They say proactively recognize, translate, and resolve technical issues affecting associates on site through reading between the lines and connecting the dots with your basic IT desk navigation knowledge. Now, guys, the key word here is basic. So you're not going to be handling a whole lot of difficult technology issues and problems, okay? Now, for this role, they say what you need: information technology related bachelor degree or equivalent experience in IT. So you're either going to have that bachelor's degree or you're going to have 4 years of working in IT. They say that you also need 6 months of call center experience. Everything that's going to be down here is going to be other soft skills, so I would not worry about that too much. And of course, this job does come with benefits, and it is starting at $21.63 an hour. Case Text is hiring for their back-end engineer. Now, for the company overview, it says that it is a fast-growing legal technology company tackling the $6 billion US legal research market and advancing the cause of justice by empowering all attorneys to provide high-quality, efficient, and affordable representation to their clients. Now, about the role, it says that as a back-end engineer, you'll explain the capabilities of our chat service, a user-facing LLM-powered hub that understands and routes all of the co-counsel skills. They also go down here to talk a little bit more about how you will be developing the co-counsel chat services, but here is what we really want to pay attention to. What experience do you need? Now, for this role, they say you need at least 3 years of professional software engineering experience. You also must be proficient with Python with recent professional experience, okay? So if you guys ever worked in IT and you held this job 6 years ago, that's actually not going to be good enough, guys. You guys need to have current experience, I would say probably within the last year or so. They also go on to talk about the other skills and softwares you will need to be proficient with. Now, for this role, it does pay up to $140,000 a year. And of course, it does come with those benefits. So I just wanted to show you guys my custom website that specializes in finding verified remote job leads. You guys know that sometimes when you're going through Indeed and other services like that, that there are sometimes scams on there, or there are jobs that just aren't remote jobs and you feel like you are countlessly just flipping through pages to find remote work. Well, my website actually focuses on verified remote job leads. So every single one of these jobs that are up here, you guys will know that I personally went through and verified that they are real. And there are hundreds of them up here. If you guys want to become a member, all you have to do is click that link right there down in the description box. Here we are with R1 RCM, and this is going to be for their HIM associate. Now, this role was posted 9 days ago, so it is still fairly new. And they do let you know that these are going to be the hours/shifts you will be required to work. Now, if you guys are not familiar with who R1 RCM, they are a leading provider of technology-enabled revenue cycle management services, which transform and solve challenges across the health system, hospitals, and physician practices. Now, when we get down here to responsibilities, it says that you're going to monitor the task queues for data integrity issues, including duplicates, overlaps, and outlays, as well as other data integrity issues, okay? So you're going to need to have a keen eye for detail to be able to catch up and pick up on all of those little nuances, okay? Now, for this role, they say that you are required to have an associate's degree in one of these programs, or if you have a high school diploma, you will need to have at least 3 years of healthcare experience. So it is going to be either or. You also need to have knowledge of HIM operations and previous work experience with information technology systems. That's preferred, it's not required, but if you do have this skill right here, it will increase your chances of getting that job. Now, of course, for this role, it pays up to $20.21 an hour, and you guys know with most of these jobs, they do offer benefits. Instacart is hiring for their fraud and identity specialist. Now, this is a contract role, okay? So, unlike the other roles that we just talked about, this one will not offer any benefits, okay? So, of course, you guys know who Instacart. They are a mobile app where you can order groceries, food, things like that, okay? Now, for this role, it says this role will include a blend of areas from reviewing transactions in real time to prevent fraud, identifying fraudulent activities / patterns, account takeovers, and handling internal escalations to provide service through the Instacart platform and much more. So, with this role, again, this is going to be another role where you guys are going to need to stress on those resumes a keen sense for detail, okay? Because you are going to be looking for these fraudulent charges or any type of fraudulent activity, any type of patterns that may pick up as fraud. Now, when we get down here for the minimum qualifications, they say you need at least 1 year of professional experience. Ideally, it should be in a fast-paced setting in fraud, data processing, or support related fields. They say, or if you do not have that experience, right, a strong academic record. So it's either or. You either have that 1 year of experience or you have a strong academic record. Now, everything else down here is going to be for soft skills, so I would not worry too much about it. But you guys know what soft skills are: being able to communicate, being able to meet deadlines, things like that. These are the preferred qualifications, but you do not actually need those qualifications. If you have them, that's great. If you don't, you can still apply. This role will be paying up to $23 an hour. I don't know why they have it broken down all like this, because it's 23 for all the states, okay? CVS is hiring for their case management specialist, and this is going to be an analyst role. Now, if you guys are not familiar with CVS, they are a really big pharmacy chain here in the United States. Right here, they go on to talk about the hours you will be working. So you guys will have weekends off, which is perfect. It's only Monday through Friday, and your hours will be somewhere between 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Now, when we actually get down here, it says the case management coordinator utilizes critical thinking and judgment to collaborate and inform case management processes. The case management coordinator facilitates appropriate healthcare outcomes for members by providing assistance with appointment scheduling, identifying and assisting with accessing benefits and education for members through the use of our case management tool and resources. Now, when we actually go down here, this is what we really want to pay attention to: the required experience. For this role, they want you to have at least 3 years working in the healthcare field. That is the only required skill you need. Everything else down here, these are preferred, but if you do not have these skills, guys, you can still apply. Having these certifications are a plus. Being bilingual is a plus, but you do not need that to apply for this role. They also do go on to say that bachelor's degree is required or the equivalent work experience, okay? So this role does pay up to $40.10 an hour.